Here with the Ventrac dual wheel removal tool. This tool transforms removing the dual wheels and even installing them. Check it out. There are many situations where the dual wheels are difficult to remove. If you use your machine to power rake, stump grind, any kinds of tasks like that, mud and debris get smashed in between these wheels, making it extremely difficult to remove these guys. Or if you leave the tires on all year long, even years at a time, they become extremely difficult to remove. That's where the dual wheel tool comes into play. So to remove the wheel, what we do is follow the same steps as in the manual. We loosen the draw bolt, break that free, crank it about 5 times or so, and pound that in. Make sure that draw bolt is good and loose. And then we should be able to just spin it off by hand, but as you can see, it's seized on there pretty good and tight. So what we're gonna do is go ahead and use the dual wheel tool. We'll slide that onto the draw bolt, lock it to the wheel hub, and now we can use our socket to actually get leverage on that wheel. So we'll slide our socket in place. The dual wheel tool is engaged. Now we can actually get torque on this wheel and a nice handle to grab a hold of to actually get enough power to remove that wheel. Because the dual wheels can be so difficult to remove, many people put anti-seize on the thread, and what that does is it keeps the threads from locking, and you can't actually torque this draw bolt down enough to properly lock the wheel into place. The other thing the tool can be used for is to properly torque this wheel till you see only 3 threads left between the tires as spec'd in the manual, to make sure that this tool locks into place so that you don't lose a wheel on a slope in a dangerous situation. Or what also can happen is when you're using the tractor and the wheel is not properly locked, it can actually over tighten the wheel and make it almost impossible to remove that wheel because it's so tight. So what we'll do is we'll spin the tire on like you normally would, spin it until it's good and tight. Slide the tool on, engage that with the wheel. Now what we can do is actually use our socket. We can look down between, make sure we only see 3 threads, and we can tighten that till it's good and tight. Only 3 threads showing. And then torque our draw bolt down. Manual says 120 foot-pounds. You want to do that at least 120. I usually go a little bit more than that just to be absolutely certain that that wheel is not going to come off, that it locks into place, you don't accidentally over tighten it. And now you can use the dual wheel tool to easily remove that tire. The top plate of the tool is designed to be a handle. It has a sizable overhang, so you can make sure it's an easy way to grab that tool and maneuver it in and out of the wheel hub quickly and efficiently. So the Ventrac dual wheel tool is precision laser cut out of 5/16 steel, professionally manufactured and powder coated. The tool is small and designed so you can throw it into a toolbox, or with these small triangular cutouts, you can actually hang it in your shop as well. The Ventrac dual wheel tool makes it a breeze to remove and install the dual wheels. You can pick one up at your local dealer to save money on shipping, or you can buy it online at dualwheeltool.com.